Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Hannah. I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline, and today I am starting a 4-day trip. It has been a while since I posted on here. So originally I have been subbing a lot more than normal, and I just got behind on editing, and then I kind of started to edit some videos, and then the plane crash in DC happened, and I didn't feel right posting like cheery, fun flight videos when that was going on. So I was like, let me kind of let things settle back in before I post. And then the 2 trips that I worked that I was going to post, I would start to vlog and then just completely forget to record things. Like I would record the first day, and then the second day I would get to the hotel and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't record a single thing today. So we're gonna try again on this trip, and hopefully I will remember to record things for you. But if you're wondering why I am not in uniform right now, so I had a bachelorette weekend in Charlotte that just finished. We just got done with like breakfast, even though most people left to get back home, but a few of us stayed to just have brunch before ending the weekend. I have time to kill because my sign-in for my trip is not until 3:49, and it's 11 o'clock right now. So I was gonna go just straight to the airport after breakfast, but I realized when I was leaving the restaurant that I forgot to pack my black flats that I wear for work, so I don't have any shoes to wear for work. So I just pulled up to, oh, we can't see, Target, and I'm gonna hope that they just have some cheap black flats that I can purchase, and then we're gonna head to the airport. But I am gonna change into my uniform before we go through security, because I have a lot of liquids and stuff in my lunchbox that I don't want them to make me throw away if I get randomly selected to go through like regular security. But anyways, let's go in here. Let's see if we can find some shoes. If not, maybe I'll have to go to like actual shoe store. But I did look up, and none of the shoe stores are open yet. A lot of them don't open till like 12. So I figured I would go here first and like just see what they have. And hopefully they have something like easy and cheap for this little 4-day trip. But let's go. Hopefully find some shoes. All right, you guys, I got the shoes. These are non-compliance though, because they're a cloth material. We're supposed to have like shiny material for our shoes, but that was all they had. The only shiny shoes that they had, they didn't have in my size. So I just went with those because I didn't want to be driving around all day trying to find shoes. Like, we're just gonna go with the easiest thing. And so many flight attendants don't wear the right shoes anyway, so I'm like, it should be fine. But it's 11:30. Let's head to the airport, and I'll change clothes once I get there. I just got to the employee parking lot. It's a little bit after noon. I had my uniform out because my original plan was to change at the restaurant that we had brunch, or to just get the girls to hold up like my blanket that I had and let me change in the parking lot really quick, because I didn't want to have to throw the clothes I'm wearing into my suitcase, because my suitcase is already kind of stuffed full. But obviously, since I didn't have my shoes, I was like, I can't be walking around in a uniform and then my white tennis shoes. Like, that just is too tacky. So I'm gonna have to stuff that into my suitcase, and then just gonna have to stuff these clothes in there once I change. But let me figure out where to put all this stuff, and then we are going to head into the airport, change our clothes, and then just chill for 3 hours until it's time for my sign-in. So I also just realized that I forgot to pack my wings and my name bar and all that, so that's gonna be fun. When I go to the crew room, I might just ask them if they have any extra rings. We're allowed to get 2 a year, and I haven't gotten mine in a couple years, so hopefully they have some spares so that at least I have wings on. Otherwise might could get in trouble for that, but we'll see. All right, you guys, all changed, ready to go. Here's the shoes with the uniform. Once I got through security, I went down to the crew room to do my makeup and just get ready for the day. And then the next 3 hours were spent doing just a bunch of random stuff. I played some games on my phone. I listened to music. I ate some snacks, and then the Carolina women's basketball game started while I was down there, so I watched that, and it ended up being perfect timing because the game ended right when I needed to start getting my stuff together to head up to the plane. So we were on the 737 the entire 4-day trip. I was position 2, so this is my jump seat, and that was my door that I was responsible for, and then I'm just in charge of kind of keeping the galley organized and setting up all the carts for service. Day 1 was a 3-leg day for us. So our first leg of the day was to Detroit, and during that flight the Carolina baseball team had a game, so I watched that in between service and walkthroughs and had a little snack, and then we made our way back to Charlotte. This flight was really light. I think there was like 80 open seats or something like that, so we had the last like 3 or 4 rows open, which was nice because I was able to just chill and read my book once we finished the service. Had a nice tray to eat my dinner on, and then we did switch planes to work our next leg, and now that it's warm, all the ice is just completely melted by the time you start setting up the carts, so there's just like so much water in the buckets for all that, and so it gets like everywhere. So yay for summer flying, but made our way to St. Louis, and that was day 1. We just got to the hotel. It is almost 1 a.m. local time, which means it is almost 2 a.m. my time, and I don't stay up till 2 a.m. so I am hurting. My eyes are like burning right now, so I'm about to wash my face and call it a night. The good thing is tomorrow we don't fly at all, so I don't have to set an alarm. I can sleep in, which is perfect because the last 2 nights I did not get good sleep. The Airbnb we were staying at for the bachelorette weekend, they didn't have curtains, so they had blinds, but they didn't really do anything. So as soon as the sun would come up, like, I was awake, and then the road that we were off of was really busy, and so I could hear cars like all night long. So yeah, I didn't sleep good. So yeah, I am ready for bed. Not sure what my plans are gonna be for tomorrow. I've heard some things about a museum that's around here, but I don't know which museum it is, so I might look up some stuff with that. Maybe I'll do something like that. I'll probably go to the gym at some point since I have the whole day, but yeah, no real plans. The crew doesn't have any plans to do anything tomorrow. I think we're all planning on going out when we get to Barbados, which is where our next layover will be, which is super exciting. But yeah, day layovers are interesting because I feel like people either bid for day layovers to be able to get like other work done while also being at this job, or they bid for these long layovers to go see family that lives in the area. Like our captain lives here, so he went home, and then another girl on our crew, her boyfriend lives here, so they're gonna be hanging out. So yeah, day layovers are just feel like people already have their plans set in place, unless they get called off of reserve for it or something. But yeah, and some people just do them so that they can get like a day of relaxation and do nothing. So yeah. But anyways, I need to get in the bed, guys. I'm so tired. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of 4, and we will figure out what to do here in St. Louis. Good morning, guys. It is day 2. It felt so good to sleep in a little bit. I got up around 9, so not like crazy sleeping in. I usually get up around 8:30 anyways, even though technically it's 10 o'clock my time, but I did go to bed at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock my time, so that's why I slept in later. But no, it did feel good to sleep in last night. Like I said yesterday, I don't really have any like set plans for the day, so we'll just kind of see where the day takes us. To start off, I'm gonna have my little protein coffee shake. I've been bringing these instead of my cold brew. They're just a little bit easier. I don't have to make the cold brew. That's why they're easier. But yeah, and it's got protein in it, so, you know. And then we're gonna do our devotions too to start off the day. And then I didn't meal prep a ton of stuff for this trip. I did lazy girl meal prep because of that bachelorette. I just had too much stuff I had to pack, so I was like, I can't be trying to make meals for 4 days too. So the only meal I made was the chicken and potatoes and green beans. I have 2 more helpings of those that I'll eat probably for dinner tonight and dinner tomorrow. And then the rest, I bought 3 like TV dinner type meals, like frozen meals. So I do have one of those in my Hot Logic so that when I'm ready to eat lunch, I can do that. I'm gonna have to move up everything of my day. Like, I'll probably have to eat lunch earlier than normal and eat dinner earlier than normal because our van tomorrow is so early. We leave at 3:40 tomorrow. So my alarm's gonna be going off at 2:40, which means, let's see, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 o'clock. So I need to be in the bed by like 6:30 tonight, which is super early. So I'm gonna have to like bump up everything for my day. But we're gonna get started with our devotions and then we'll see what I end up doing next. You guys, I'm moving so slow today. It is already 12 o'clock and I just finished my devotions and washed my face to kind of get ready for the day. So the only thing I thought I would go out and do was the city museum here, but it's closed today. So there's not really anything else I want to do, and St. Louis isn't really a city that I'll just go out and walk around in. So it looks like it's just gonna be a slam click kind of layover today. At some point I am gonna go to the gym, maybe like mid-afternoon before I do dinner, because that'll probably wear me out to go to sleep. When I work out, it makes me so tired. I don't know why. So maybe I'll do that closer to like 3 or 4. So for the next couple hours, I'll probably just like read, play some games on my phone, maybe watch some TV. I'm not really sure, but yeah. I was kind of on the fence about the museum anyways, but when I did look up pictures, I was like, it does look kind of cool, but it is closed, so maybe next time. But yeah, it's just gonna be relaxing layover today. Here's my little lean cuisine TV dinner meal that I'm gonna eat for lunch. I'm not a big sweets person. I'm usually more of a salty girl, but lately I've been craving candy for some reason. And I was at Target the other day and they had these plant-based cherry berry ropes. So I picked them up because I was like, maybe if I have this sweet tooth craving for a long time, this will be better than regular candy. Although I also picked up regular candy because I was like, I don't know how I feel about these. These are okay. I've had the other like, what, it's like a brand, it's like Smart Sweets or something like that, and the candy is good, but it sticks to my teeth, and so I don't ever want to buy it because I'm like, it's just stuck all in my teeth if I eat like a piece of it. This doesn't stick your teeth, but the flavor's not as good, but it did take care of the little sweet tooth that I had, so that's good, I guess. This is one of the books I got in my Advent calendar. I've already read, I think, 3 books, so we'll see if this one is any good. It's 3:15. I'm about to go to the gym for a little bit. I don't do anything intense on my layover workouts. I usually just walk on the treadmill for like 3 miles and call it a day. Just something to kind of work up a sweat, move around a little bit kind of thing. This gym was pretty good for a hotel gym. You have your normal like dumbbell weight station, but they also had a bunch of the like leg and arm machines, which you don't usually find at hotels. They also had a stair stepper, which I don't know if I've ever seen a stair stepper at a hotel gym before. I'm not sure. And then obviously you had your like treadmills and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty big. Went back to the room and showered, then ate my dinner, and then watched an episode of House and was in the bed at 6 o'clock. Good morning. It is day 3. I did not sleep good last night. I got in the bed at 6 and read for a little bit to try to kind of tire me out. And then around 6:40, I was like, okay, let me turn the lights off, go to sleep. And I just could not fall asleep. Around like 9:30, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, just go to bed. Like, I could not do it. Around like 8:30, I got back up and like tried to read a little bit more to see if that would help. And like, nothing was working. I also woke up with a scratchy throat and I'm like, I better not be getting sick because I literally just got rid of this cough that was just lingering from a cold I had like a month and a half ago. I had that cough for weeks. So I'm like, I better not be getting sick after I just finally got rid of that cough. But just 2 legs today. And then we will get to relax in Barbados, which I'm super excited about, but it is almost bedtime. So let's go downstairs and get day 3 started. Our first flight of the morning was also this plane's first flight of the morning, so we had to go through and open up all the bins. Usually they're already opened when we get on there, unless it's the first flight of the morning. But we made our way to Miami to start the day. I was on the struggle bus on this flight because I was just so tired. Had my little breakfast snack and then bought an energy drink in the airport to have on that flight to kind of try to wake me up a little bit. We had to change planes in Miami, but luckily we did not have a sit because that would have just made the stay way longer than I needed it to be. But we made our way to Barbados. That flight was wide open. There was like 100 open seats, which is super nice because that was a kind of long flight and it can be kind of crazy when it's full, but it was so beautiful on landing. And then this is our hotel view. You guys, look at this view. It's not the beach, but it is still the water, so I will take it. You guys, look at my hair flipping out because of the humidity. But anyways, we just got to the hotel. It is almost 4:30. The crew is basically just all gonna change clothes and meet downstairs as soon as possible. And then we're gonna go over, there's this little stand and the guy sells like fish sandwiches and maybe tacos or something like that. So we're gonna go there, and then right beside it is this little beach club, and you can sit out there and have drinks, and the sun sets over the water on that side. So we're gonna sit and watch the sunset and have some drinks and just have a fun, relaxing time in Barbados. So let me change my clothes so that they're not waiting for me and get this layover started. We just kind of all hung out for the last few hours, which was really nice. It's so fun when the whole crew can get together and just have a good time. So that was fun, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I first started this trip, I didn't think that that was what was gonna happen tonight, but everybody came out and it was so fun. So we love when that happens. But early show tomorrow, so I'm going to eat my dinner really quick, wash my face, and call it a night. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4, go home day. You guys, listen to those ocean waves. I opened up my balcony door so I could hear the ocean while I do my makeup. Such a nice way to start day 4. It is almost van time. The scratchy throat that I woke up with yesterday has turned into congestion, which is a bummer because I was kind of hoping that I would be able to just sleep that off and I'd wake up today and everything would be back to normal, but clearly that is not the case. So love that for me. Hopefully, since I'll be going home and I'll be able to sleep in my own bed for the next couple days, that will kind of make things get back to normal. But I just need to pack up the last meal I have in my lunchbox that I'll probably heat up on this flight because I don't think I'll be able to take it through customs. And then we'll go head downstairs and get our last day of flying done. One last look before we leave. So pretty. When you get to the Barbados airport, everything is outdoors, like checking in and all that stuff. So I think that's so cool. You go indoors to do security, and then when you are going to get on the plane, they don't have jet bridges. So you just walk and then take stairs or a ramp to get on the plane. It started to rain like right after we got on the plane, so that made me feel a little bit better about leaving because our layover was just not enough time. I would have loved like a couple more hours there, at least to like go out on the beach that morning, but you know, it is what it is. It was still a great layover, but had my mac and cheese at like 9 in the morning. You love to see it, but also not the first time I've had to do that on a trip. And then when we got to Miami, we had a sit, so went to get some empanadas, and then it was time to go home. We ended up leaving 15 minutes late because we had a maintenance issue, but we were able to get it fixed quickly and ended up making up time, so we only got in 5 minutes late, but I was starting to struggle, you guys, so ate some candy to try to get a little bit of energy for my drive home. I just got to my car. It is 4:30, so that's like prime time for traffic, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer than normal to get home. I don't know if I'm gonna stop and get food on the way, or my mom texted me she's going to dinner with my grandma for her birthday, and she said she could bring something home too, so we'll just see. If I'm not really feeling anything that I'm seeing on the way home, maybe I'll text her to do that. But also, I really just want to get home so that I can get straight in the bed because I am so tired and I just don't feel great because of the scratchy throat and like some of the congestion stuff. So I'm hoping that since I'll be able to sleep in my own bed tonight, I'll get really good sleep, and that will fix this scratchy throat problem, because if I get a whole nother cold, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle it. I just got over one. I'm like, are you kidding me? I used to never get sick, and I just feel like the last couple of years I've been getting sick so much, and it's just so annoying. But yeah, hopefully if I get good sleep tonight, that'll fix the problem. Everything will be good, but we'll see what happens. But that is all for this video. The next video that I post, I'm not sure what it's going to be because I am not working the rest of the month. This was the only trip I had on my schedule this month because March is my vacation month. So I have a week of paid vacation, and when you have vacation, you can bid for what's called vacation low, and they will give you the least amount of hours possible that you can be awarded. So I just got this one trip, and the rest of my month is open, even though I'm planning to go to Amsterdam at some point. And then my mom has spring break from school, so we might go somewhere for that. I'm not really sure though, because kind of the places we've been looking are either like booked up or just really expensive, or it'll be hard to get there because flights are oversold or whatever. So I don't know. The only week that I don't really have stuff planned yet is the last week, so I may try to pick up a trip, but we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, so gonna be an easy month for me this month, so I'm not sure what that next video is gonna be. Since I won't be working, we'll come up with something. I've thought about doing like a book review video because I read a lot of books, especially at work on the jump seat, and calling it something like Jump Seat Reads, and then just reviewing books because I've already read a few, I think I mentioned, of the books that I got in that Advent calendar that I did for Christmas, so I can update you guys on if the books in that were good or not. And I just enjoy listening to people review books because I'm a reader, so I'm always like curious like what people think of different books. If it's like one that I've been looking at reading, or if it's one I've already read, like I want to see if people had similar thoughts to me or not, you know, that kind of thing. So I might do something like that. I don't know, I might just do something random, but my arm is getting tired from holding this phone. So yeah, that's it for this video. As always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed after that long hiatus I took. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!